Hi, welcome to our long form lesson. It's very dark on this tonight. So tonight's lesson is interesting because we've just done the repulse monkeys at the end of the second section, and we're also into them in the middle of the second section. We're into them in the third section as well. And in the third section, there's a variation. So I'm going to do both in detail tonight so that you'll have it as a reference because it's quite interesting. I shall show you now. So let's get started, and we'll do excuse me, we'll do the form as far as the first the repulse monkey sequence, when we come into diagonal flying, that sequence, and then I'll show you the variations that we're just coming to in the third section, which is amazing. So let's get started, and we'll go to that first interesting little sequence. Okay, so let's find nice straight line inner connection from the dantian to the heart center to the center of the head, out through the crown of the head. We just stand for a minute and find our sense of presence in the whole body. And then we'll sink and turn to the right and step out nice and wide. Bring the right foot round on the heel and just relax. So we're going to turn on the heel of the right and step forward and left, forward, off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right, forward, off right, bringing the left foot round. Yield with the left, yield with the right, ward, off and press. On the front foot, around the back foot, push with the right, push forward with the left, and a little turn to the right and bring the right foot round on the heel. Step out with the left, and then come into the left foot for lifting hands. Shoulder stroke. White crane spreads wings. Step out with the left foot, brush left knee and push. Play guitar. And brush left knee and push again. And then sit back, turning on the heel of the left, ward off with the right hand. And we step forward and right, forward off, brush right knee and push. Brush left knee and push again. Play guitar. And brush left knee and push. And then we sit back, turning on the heel of the left. I'm just bringing the foot behind there to make space. Step to the corner with the right and sink into the right as the fist comes to the hip. Step with the left and sink forward to punch. And then we withdraw, staying in the front foot. Round the back foot as we yield with the left hand. Push with the left. Push forward with the right. And staying in the left, we send out the right. Bringing the left foot round. We yield and yield, crossing hands. Now I'm going to step up with the left and sink in the left. And step around with the right for embrace the tiger. I'm going to turn to the mountain. Ward off with the right and yield with the left. Yield with the right. Ward off and press. Yield around the front foot. Yield around the back foot. Push with the right and push forward with the left. Little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm across the body. Sinking in the right, step out with the left and staying in the right, we pick up the left foot and step around and step forward to the corner with the right. Turn the waist and the two hands sink down and we pick up the left and step forward for the punch. Turning right and back to the center and we step back on the ball of the left for the first repulse monkey. Turn left and open up. Step back with the right for the second repulse monkey. Turn right and open up. And step back with the left for repulse monkey. Step back with the right and push with the left. And one more. We step back with the left and push with the right. And now we turn to the left to make the ball. And bring it into the right foot as the left foot comes around on the heel. Sit back into the left and step around for diagonal flying. So we open up, pick up the right foot, turn left, bringing the hands down, shoulder stroke, white crane spreads wings, and that's where we finish the last day. So now we're going to do a brush left knee and push. Keep turning left as the back foot peels up, turn right and pick up the front foot, and down on the ball of the left for needles at sea bottom. So the needles at sea bottom is similar to the short form. So let's go from that last repulse monkey to there, right? So we just done the last repulse monkey. So we turn to the left and make the ball and bring it into the right foot. Sit back and look over our shoulder and step around with the right for diagonal flying. So then we stay in the right foot and turn the left foot out. Pick up your right and bring it down on the heel. Turn left. Step back for shoulder stroke. Yield and yield. White crane spreads wings. And then turn left and sink the right hand down. Step out with the left. Brush past the left knee. Sink forward to push. Right. And needles at sea bottom. And then we just come back up, sinking into the right foot. And then we're going to do iron fan, but that's all. That sequence after the brush left knee and push, needles at sea bottom into iron fan is very similar to the short form. So what's different in the long form is when we do our diagonal flying in the long form, we turn back. In the short form, we step up for waving hands. In the long form, when we do our diagonal flying, we turn on the heel and do a lifting hands, shoulder stroke, white crane spreads wings, and then we're going to sink the right hand down, step out with the left for brush left knee and push, turning left, back on the right foot for picking up the left and down on the ball of the left for needles at sea bottom to there. So as you know, really the big thing with the long form is at the moment is just learning the sequence. So let's go from the crossing hands to there, and then we'll keep going to tonight's section from diagonal flying. So I'll show you where it is similar. So let's go from crossing hands. I know I'm changing up a bit the way I do it tonight, just for interest, and because the two things that we're doing are kind of connected, I thought it might be interesting to show it this way. So we're in the left foot. So we're going to sink in the left, step around with the right for embrace tiger and return to the mountain, and then ward off with the right, yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press. Round the front, round the back, push with the right and push forward with the left, and a little turn right. And we bring the right foot to the corner, press the left palm across the body, sending out the right, step to the corner with the left and turn the palm over, staying in the right foot. Pick up the left and step around for step forward and punch. So now we're in the left foot and we're going to turn right and open up. Step back on the ball of the left, repulse monkey 1. Turn left and open up. Step back with the right, repulse monkey 2. Turn right and open up. Step back with the left, repulse monkey 3. Left. Step back on the ball of the right, repulse monkey 4. And turn right. And step back with the left, repulse monkey 5. So we turn to the left again and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot, bringing the left foot on the heel. Sit back into the left and look over the shoulder and open up, diagonal flying. Staying in the right foot, we turn on the heel of the left and pick up the right for lifting hands, shoulder stroke, and white crane spreads wings. And then sink the right hand down. Step out with the left for brush left knee and push. Needles at sea bottom. Iron fan. And turn body and chop. pull the right fist to the hip. Roll back into the back foot and split. And then pick up the right, sink in the right, bring the fist to the hip, step out with the left, and sink forward to punch. And then we turn left for flat fist and cut to the corner, becoming ward off left. Step forward with the right for ward off right, and then yield with the left. Yield with the right, ward off, and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back, push, and push forward. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Step out with the left and sink into the right. So then we step up with the left for waiting hands. Sink into the left, step together, turn right, sink into the right, step out, sink into the left, step together, sink into the right, step out, and draw the right hand up the center. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left, step forward. So now we're into high baton horse, so we come into the left foot, back into the right as the right hand slides down, and on the ball of the left as we slice the right hand up. Step back on the ball of the left, cross hands, sink in the left, toe kick with the right. Right hand above the left as we turn left, above the thigh, sorry. Step back and cross hands, fan out, and toe kick with the left. Now we're going to turn on the heel of the right and sink in the right, heel kick with the left, brush left knee and push, turn on the heel of the left, step forward with the right for brush right knee and push, and turn on the heel of the right for brush left knee and punch down. Turn on the heel of the left, sink in the left as the right fist comes to Dantian, and step around for turn body and chop. Pull into the front foot, roll back into the back foot, and split. And then pick up your right foot, step with the right, step out with the left, and punch with the right. And now staying in the left foot, the right fist opens and we turn right, yielding with the right hand. We turn left on the heel of the left foot, yielding with the left, and then bring the left hand in toward off as the foot comes down, weight in the back foot, into the left foot as we cross with the right hand outside, fan out, and we have a toe kick with the right, straight ahead. Bring the right foot down on the heel. Turn to the left and strike to the temple with the left hand, chest with the right. Bring the weight back into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. The fists have opened. We sink in the left. Make a fist with the right. We step around to strike the temple and strike the chest. And then staying in the right foot, we turn the left foot out and cross hands, fan out, and toe kick with the right to the corner. And we bring the left foot round, step into the right and strike the tiger's ears. Staying in the right foot, we cross hands with the left hand outside, fan out, and we have a heel kick with the left to the corner. And we turn on the ball of the right. And then we have a heel kick with the right to the corner and step onto the heel of the right. Step forward, turn left. So we come round the front foot as we withdraw, round the back foot as the left hand use, push with the left, the repulse monkey push, and push forward with the right. And then staying in the left foot, we send out the right hand. Coming into the right foot, we send out the left hand, and then we come heel to the toe, the right foot yielding with the right, left, round the back foot as we yield with the right, crossing hands. Now our third section, sinking in the left. We step around with the right for embrace the tiger, return to the mountain, ward off with the right, yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off and press, yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot, push with the right, push forward with the left. And then we have a little turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left palm across the body. Step with the left and turn the palm over, but keep the weight in the right foot. And now the left palm turns to look at the ground as we bring the left foot round on the heel, and the right hand comes under. So we have a ball, left hand at the throat, right hand at the dantian. Step with the right for parting wild horses. Left hand sinks down. Sit back as you're turning to the right and make the ball. And then step out with the left, Right foot adjusts as the left hand comes up. Sit back and turn more to the left as we make the ball. Step with the right and the left foot adjusts. Sit back and make the ball turning more to the right. And step with the left. Right foot adjusts. Sit back and turn more to the left. And the last one, we step with the right and the left foot adjusts round. Right palm stays up as we bring the right foot to the corner on the heel. Come around the left foot as the right palm turns over. Round the right foot as the left palm turns under. And we yield and step up for ward off left. Ward off right. Yield and yield. Ward off and press. Round the front. Round the back. Push and push forward. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Turn the waist. Send out the hook and step out with the left single whip. And then we're going to step up with the left. We're going to bring the left foot round on the heel for fair ladies. Step with the right. Yield, roll up and push. So sink into the right and bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink back into the left as your right hand makes forward off and the left comes to the hips. Turn and step around onto the heel of the right. Yield, roll up and push. Sinking in the left. As we step forward, the right hand comes to the hip. Left hand makes a ward off. Weight in the right foot. Step empty left foot to the corner. Turn right to yield. And back to the left as the right hand attacks. And then into the left foot as the right hand comes into the push. Bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left. Ward off with the right. We step right round with the right and yield. And then roll up and push. And now bring the right foot round on the heel as you're turning left. Come around the left foot as the left hand presses down and then around the right foot. Ward off left. Ward off right. Yield and yield. Ward off and press. Yield and yield. Push with the right. Push forward with the left. It'll turn right and we bring the right foot round on the heel. Turn the waist and send out the hook. Step out with the left and sink in the right as the left palm turns over. So we're going to step up with the left for waving hands. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step out. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right and step out. And now draw the hook. We're in the left foot. We draw the hook up the center. Step empty right foot. Turn the waist to the right and send out the hook. Turn to the left on the ball of the left foot and step out for single whip. And then we're going to open up, sink in the right for the squatting single whip, press down into the left and pick up the right for golden roosters. And then we have a toe kick with the right, step back on the ball of the right and pick up the left, golden roosters into the toe kick with the left. Turn right and step back on the ball of the left for the first repulse monkey. Turn left. Step back on the ball of the right. Second repulse monkey. Turn right. Step back on the ball of the left. Repulse monkey. Turn left. Step back with the right. Repulse monkey. And turn right. And step back with the left to repulse the monkey. So we turn left. This is the same as the first one of these that we do. We turn on the heel. We step around with the right. Diagonal flying, and then turn on the heel of the left and pick up the right foot for lifting hands. Now this is where it changes. So in the third section, that sequence has a variation. So look back to the second sequence right before I show you it. So on the second one, when we get to in the second section, when we come to our diagonal flying sequence, we open up, turn the left foot out on the heel, pick up the right foot for lifting hands, shoulder stroke, white crane spreads wings, and brush left knee and push, and needles at sea bottom. Okay, so in the third sequence, the beginning, they're what John Kelsey's called variations. So we're going to go from here. So we did the last repulse monkey, and then we do we come around for diagonal flying. So this is the same as the second sequence. We open up, lift up the right foot for lifting hands, and you're pulling down. But this time, instead of doing shoulder stroke, we pull down and we turn back to the center to split. So I'm going to show you that facing this way. So once we've done I want to see what's the best way to do it. So we've done our diagonal flying. So we turn on the heel of the left and we pick up the right hand. We pick up the right foot for lifting hands and we pull down. I'm going to come here close to this. So we pull to the left, and then as we turn back to the front, it's split. So like we do in our short form of that when we do split. So you go from lifting hands to split. And then we step around with the right foot and make a fist with the right hand. And the left foot turns on the ball and we hammer down into that with the right fist down into the left hand. So it's a bit of a variation. So I'll work on that in the class as well. But anyway, let's go from the last repulse monkey. So we've done our last repulse monkey, and then we come around for diagonal flying, opening up, staying in the right foot. We turn the left foot out, sink in the left, and pick up the right for lifting hands. And now we pull down as if we're going to do a shoulder stroke, but instead of doing a shoulder stroke, we turn back to the front to split. Weights in the left foot, and then the right foot's empty. And as we're picking up the right foot, we make a fist with the right hand. We step around with the right foot, and this time we hammer down into the left palm. And as that's happening, we come onto the left on the ball of the left foot. So let's do that a few times. I'll come closer to the camera. So we've come around from diagonal flying. We turn the left foot out, pick up the right foot, and pull down. Turn back to the center for split, and then right foot weights on the left foot. So the right foot's empty, so we can make it. So we can pick it up as we make a fist with the right hand, and we step like around something with the right foot. Pick up the left and hammer, and now we're turning straight forward. So that takes a bit of practice. So let's go from the diagonal flying to there. It's called a variation. So when we've done these variations, we'll be doing the brush left knee into needles at C bottom, but it is just an interesting variation. And we're close to the end of the form, so there are a few interesting little variations coming up now. So we turn left and make the ball. Come into the right foot, sit back into the left, step around with the right for diagonal flying. And then we stay in the right foot and turn the left foot out. Come into the left foot and pick up the right for lifting hands. Pull down to the left, but this time we turn back for split. Pick up the empty right foot, make a fist with the right hand and step around, and then turn back to the center. And as the right hand comes down into the palm of the left, we tap down on the left foot, but the weight is back here in the right. So let's do that 4 or 5 times. That'll take a bit of practice. So let's go from the last repulse monkey round. So we turn to the left and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot. Sit back and step around with the right for diagonal flying. Turn on the heel of the left and open up, lifting hands. Pull down to the left and turn back to the center to split. And then make a fist with the right hand. Pick up the empty right foot and step around, and we turn back for the hammer. Okay, so I'll come a bit closer, so hopefully you can get the idea. So we're in the last repulse monkey. So we turn to the left and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot. Sit back and look over the shoulder and step around with the right for diagonal flying. Staying in the right foot, we turn on the heel of the left. This is the same as the first one. Lifting hands, pull down to the left, turn back to in line with the right foot for the split, and then pick up your right foot, and as you're picking up the right foot, you make a fist with the right hand. We step around with the right foot and hammer down into the left palm. So on the first one that we did in the second section, from the last repulse monkey, we turn to the left and make the ball. We bring it into the front foot, sit back, step around for diagonal flying, and then we turn the right foot, left foot out. And we have lifting hands, pull down, but we do shoulder stroke, white crane spreads wings, and needles at sea bottom. That's in our second section. In our third section, we have last repulse monkey, turn left, bring the ball with you into your right foot, sit back and look over the shoulder, step around with the right for diagonal flying, and then staying in the right foot, we turn the left foot out. This is the same. Pick up the right for lifting hands, turn left. But instead of doing shoulder stroke, we turn back to the right to split, make a fist with the right hand and step around with the right foot and hammer. So let's do that one more time. So from the last repulse monkey, turn to the left and make the ball. Bring it into the right foot. Sit back into the left and look over the shoulder and step around with the right, diagonal flying. Staying in the right foot, we turn the left foot out and we have lifting hands. Pull down and now turn back to the right for split and then make a fist with the right hand. We step around with the right foot, hammer down into the left palm. Okay, so that's our first variation and we have one more to do. So it's an interesting little sequence and lots of practice to get that. So thanks for your company. See you soon. Bye for now.